kwethu opongo muli hano nanzi balange nando huhayo mwenyo Kwaluvala ngundane mono shashina ndiandi kalefi ofio apo niko mrungu vandu miri yano chimpino kungira kwetu konyopo chipanganja upura kambiwa mukambara tate wakara kongo ngama kwenu ngombo njiri kumuliri ilala shivike amangalo kulianga Yinyega but remember that the aim is not to sweat Kangama inokulokota Kangama inopalakata Kangama inokulokota Kangama inopalakata
amenyindilima ihaikalako amihaizi mongele kinandumbo ngalo ndatekurwa moshuwambo pankalo pakeneke ngalolo pa sululwa kalo eno ai ile ni mondabo ile ni tunonyo malo voko mako if a vambo forget so ngalo shuwambo it's like coming from the toilet ino bombako
Ulilo la shivike amangalo kulianga Yinyega but remember that the aim is not to sweat Kangama inokulokota Kangama inopalakata Kangama inokulokota Kangama inopalakata Kangama inokulokota Kangama inopalakata Kangama inokulokota Kangama inopalakata Ulilo la shivike amangalo kulianga Yinyega
Yalo, or weekend or tuli me Julio Oshivik. Science, did I say that right?
Oshuike? Oshuike Havana?
Yeah, boy, it's ethnics feature the weekend. The week is done, bruh.
Ne?
Day 35. Ons is daar.
Bye, ove okuvara man. Oh,
Yeah, boy, that was ethnics with Sunny Boy with the weekend, yeah, and that's how, of course, we kickstart the morning mix for this Friday morning. Happy Workers' Day to all the workers that are not working today.
I loved how Marius and Shines just kicked off the show by going like this behind the screen.
Everything is proper.
So it means the sound is proper. Proper.
Everything should be proper this morning. How are you guys doing, by the way? I see there's a bunch of you already joining the live stream on the air. Out, you were sanitized.
I got sanitized with.
Now, please don't.
Marius
touch your
is so
face.
happy. He's sanitizing people.
Just don't touch your face as a belief.
And I can't promise that. Sige do dala jek jimino.
So how's you? It's been a day and a half since I saw you.
It's the 1st of May.
Yes, May the 1st.
Can we first and foremost please just share the significance of today? It's May Day. It's Workers' Day.
Yes.
It means all over the world, all workers are in solidarity today. It's an age-old tradition where on this day, all over the world. As I believe it's not a SWAPO thing.
Hoekom moet jy nou vir hulle inbring?
Nee, ek ken. Want is weer, ja, die Wambos het weer besluit. Die 1 Mei is Workers' Day. Nee.
It's not a Wambo thing.
It's not a Wambo thing. It's not a SWAPO thing. It's celebrated all over the world on this day, the 1st of May.
Workers' Day. Now, yesterday was International Jazz Day. How did you celebrate that?
Oh, yeah. My favorite music genre.
Yeah.
The Earl Klugs, the George Bensons, the Jonathan Butlers, the Norman Browns. We were really...
And a lot of other names I also don't know.
Yeah. Because you didn't... Did you catch any of the names that I gave you now?
Only Jonathan Butler.
Okay, there you go. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's African. Jimmy Tlutlu.
Yeah, Jimmy I also
There
know.
you go.
I see.
Don Laka.
Don Laka, I've heard the name.
Yeah, he's a
Maar ek
pianist.
ken nie regtig die musiekie.
As jy hoor, sal jy sê, oh, Nungwari.
Is daai, you know, when you are playing those like 60th birthday party, 70th birthday, daar kom vra die top, jy sê jy nie Don Laka en is like, dat top, ek ken nie Don Laka.
No, it was International Jazz Day yesterday, and it was really just a day for me, and I'm on a jazz WhatsApp group, and we were really just sharing a lot of jazz yesterday. Even Kenny G. Maybe you remember Kenny G.
I know Kenny G.
Yeah.
Kenny G, I think is whenever somebody says jazz is the first name that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
Somehow the saxophone.
Yeah, exactly. So at least for some of us, the dying breed out there, we still have a little place in the sun, because we love jazz. I love jazz music. I love it, contemporary jazz.
It's tight.
And that's where the conversation stops now with Cubase.
Yeah.
Ek moet vir jou sê, lastly, even my 14-year-old son, he is so much tuned into smooth jazz because he's been hearing it his whole life.
Yeah.
With me driving in the car and said, Daddy, one day when you're not here anymore, I will listen to your CDs and remember you. So even though they are very much into Amapiano.
Yeah, those songs were the end.
Yeah.
I saw a meme on Facebook. Apparently Namibia's lockdown is like Amapiano.
Yeah.
That's when you think it's done. You hear and then we go on again. Oh man, didn't believe what Maki Sonny. I'm trying to start checking out some of your comments filtering through already. My PCs.
Black Facebook, bro, that's racist, man.
No, Facebook told me no. You can't have that white Facebook. You have to migrate to Facebook Black.
Yeah, I think Cubase, we need to do a little post-mortem here today.
Yeah.
As to the announcement of Agaba yesterday. And so a lot of people, we don't know. I don't know what I need to feel after that announcement. Because everyone, you have your own self-interest.
Of course.
I have my own self-interest.
Of course.
Shines, you have your own self-interest. En jy, Marius, jy het jou eie belangstelling. Okay? Julle wat nie Afrikaans verstaan nie. So,
say that in Tamara. What is belangstelling in Tamara?
Heb jy belangstelling kie? Tamaras like to mix certain words.
Ja, jy vat hom net soos hy daar is, dan gooi hom in daar.
Yeah, that's like if you ignore me, is dit dat's nie dat jy gaan ignoreer. Yeah. No, I think and it's in a few minutes we'll have the opportunity to speak to Adora again. Cubase, daar moet jy moet iets lees daarso.
I won't be able to see that.
Is it? Okay, I have it on my phone.
No, my eyes won't be able to.
I have it on my phone. So I think first and foremost, as I say, we need to speak to Adora.
Yeah, we're going to talk to her in a bit.
But first, I think we need to quickly dissect and maybe just to confirm as to what was said by the president yesterday. So we are at stage 1 at the moment.
Stage 2.
We are still at stage 1.
Wasn't stage 1 stage 1 is ending now on the 4th, on the 4th, ne?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
So stage 1 means basically we are still where we are until the 4th, till Monday. It's Monday uka Kasinga Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about that
on Monday.
Yeah.
You won't be here, man.
Yeah. So stage 2. Just to give you a quick synopsis as to stage 2. Face masks in public areas from here going forward. Okay. I think that's a fair assessment. It's a good call.
It's going to be a difficult one, but
it's going to be difficult.
But it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yes.
We need to start wearing face masks. It's going to become part and parcel of our lifestyles, our public lifestyles.
Welcome to China.
Yeah. Next, domestic travel allowed. So, Cubase jy kan nou Okamatapati toe gaan.
En julle kan mos nou see toe gaan, want julle het mos nog 'n heil vir die see heeltyd.
Next weekend. Ek cheap swak op toe. Just so you know.
Wat gaan maak jy daar?
Nee, ek gaan maak niks nie. Ek wil net.
Come on, celebrating your freedom.
Ja.
Free at last, free at last.
Thank God we are free at last. So everybody out there, please know, as from Tuesday, okay, as from stage 2, you can travel countrywide. Okay.
The borders will still remain closed.
Yeah, the borders will remain closed. Only returning Namibians can come into the country.
Yeah.
But Namibians can also not leave the country.
Nee, jy kan nergens gaan.
Yeah. Services to be reopened in compliance with health and hygiene. Okay. Ek weet die toppie het gister gepraat van barbershops, salons, stuff like that. Retailers, etc. All of that can then be open.
Given that they take the necessary precautions.
That's it.
Yeah.
There you go. So sal jy gaan skeer? Are you going to the barbershop?
My barbershop comes to me.
Okay.
I could have actually cut my hair during the lockdown, ma.
Yeah.
I was in solidarity with you guys who can't get to your tatekulu.
Yeah, so I hope that the Kulu will be open. Maris is sporting quite long hair now. But my boys actually told me yesterday, Cube, he said, "Nee, Daddy, it's the first time that we see you with a beard like this.
And you like sharp.
Don't cut it.
Yeah.
Keep it for a few months." And yeah, what Steve Harvey. So maybe I'll just keep it maybe for a while.
Yeah, keep the beard for a while. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
The delighting is, I'll check out, ons begin nou compete nog met die top people ook onze cherries afvat.
Yeah.
En een beetje baard there, laat daar verschil wees.
Distinguish.
Yes.
Business to resume. Malls and retailers, restaurants, takeaways.
Restaurants obviously still take away. You can't go sit at the restaurant and eat.
Yeah. And the next one. Give it to me.
The sale of alcohol is still prohibited. I'm getting elevators like Mr. President. Please, just for 4 hours. The families are doing fine. The crime has gone down because maybe we will use this pandemic to tackle alcoholism in this country. I love my president, man. Like he's got such a sense of humor. You just can't get past it.
Yeah. Obviously, he knows what people are saying.
Of course.
He must know by now people call him Hagalulu.
Yeah.
He knows.
Oh, Hageb.
Oh, Hageb. He knows these things. So, and that is why he hammered on that point yesterday.
Yeah. And he even pauses for dramatic effect.
Yeah. Enunciating. Huh?
Like you know, and you know, first let's go through the stages before we start unpacking the.
And Shines, you were there yesterday. Sure, yo. Okay, so Kapana takeaways, barbers and salons only will. Yeah, okay, that's what they say with proper.
So Kapana only take away as well. You can't go stand there and eat.
Yeah.
Maar hy smaak lekker op.
Hy smaak lekker.
As jy hom van die grill afhaal, dan is dit nie meer Kapana.
Nee.
It's just small pieces of meat.
So that will be stage 2. Stage 3, we will see more moderate precautions and could come into effect from the 2nd of June only.
Yeah.
To the 30th of June. Okay? That's stage 3. Stage 4, from the 30th of June, will introduce a new normal and could last until the end of the state of emergency. And the state of emergency looks like it can only end in, say, end of November.
Yeah, it's like like it was put in effect for 6 months, yeah?
Slank me, bro.
But like we sort of saw this coming. Like there's no way we're going to go into lockdown for a month and then after that everything is fine and we're back to normal.
Yeah.
It was just never going to happen. Towards the end of the year was the most realistic option. And then, of course, the school kids are also not going back to school quite yet, especially the small ones. Jong, ek kan nie meer met die kinders bedees nie. Teachers, I understand why you guys drink.
Yeah.
These little guys are hell on earth. Hey.
No verstaan ons.
Ons verstaan kan. Please pay our teachers more.
Ja.
Please.
Yeah. Essential workers.
Yeah, they are essential workers.
Essential
Yeah.
workers.
No, we take our hats off for you for taking care of our kids during the day while we go about our business. And also something else that I saw yesterday in my insomniac stage. So I decided to start scrolling down Facebook.
I still spoke to you at 1 o'clock this morning.
I was still up, maybe even an hour and a half after that. I was still up. We are all focusing on how this lockdown is affecting us. You know, how it's going to affect our way of life, our revenue streams, and our employment for some people. But you don't realize how it must be affecting the kids who've been locked up in the houses for over a month now. I mean, their way of life is also kaput. You just hear, like, you don't even hear kids playing outside like their friends or anything. I'm just wondering what it must be for them, like psychologically, emotionally, to be going through this. And we must sort of commend them. Unless they've been tearing up your house, then don't commend them.
Yeah. And it's very true what you say, Cubase, because the dynamics for kids playing the last month and a half has just completely changed.
Yep.
And I saw my daughter yesterday face calling now. She learned now to
FaceTime also.
FaceTiming.
Yeah.
And I saw there's a little that's blokkies. They like
of them.
Four of them. Okay, Genevieve, so what we going to do next? And okay, I'm like, it's here.
Imagine, they have to get used to that as well.
My broer. Okay, my teenager is 14 years old. He loves it because he plays Fortnite in his room the whole time.
Yeah. No, the teenagers are much better. Alles en hulle het ook 'n bietjie meer verstand.
Yeah. Okay, the bigger guys in my house, hulle chill maar saam met my.
Nee, ons is na.
Ons is not daddy. That's the thing.
Hey, the comments are coming in thick and fast. Kom ek lees gou 'n couple before we get to it. Hola morning guys from Benito. Hello my people, well done. Matthew Ashipala. Ayman, komre. Leon Edison. I'm not going to try and say that surname. Anyway, he's just saying good morning. Sebi Uyana Kapitako. Good morning. Sebi Uyana Kapitako is watching. Olale Cubase from Getse Jeffy. Ish, I haven't heard that in a long while. Oh, Miss Chororo da Bichi man. What is Chororo? Never. It's a dance.
Sororo. Oh, Sororo.
Hey, legs, gaan speel ver. Het jy my al ooit gesien dans? You want the paint to start peeling from the walls of it. Let's fight COVID-19. Saki Skyline, Kamati, Bronado, Knabel. All right, good morning, Namibian people. Happy Workers' Day. Thank you. Morning, Nam people. I am not here, says Quinton Salkunga. Dope song. Yes, we always play good music. What the Hagalulu? Namibians se drinkgewoontes is op 'n ander level en hy what? Please write in English, man, guys. I never take on my miskien die Afrikaans comments lees because you'll be able to sort of pick up where the comment is supposed to go.
Kom ek lees gou. Het jy gelees daar van Rivaldo Ronaldinho April? Watching from van die 11. Get mas hoop, Rivaldo. Tatenawanas, Howell barbers and salon ladies comply with COVID-19 regulations. Yeah, I think that's important that Tatenawanas, they all need to wear masks. You need to wear masks.
We all need to wear masks in public starting next week.
And sanitizing gloves. And there must be a sanitizer there wherever you are in a barber shop. Elizabeth van Sale, thanks to the president, no alcohol until COVID-19 is over. Okay, Elizabeth, asseblief. Jy raak nou baie persoonlik, okay? Yeah, you're making this, getting very emotional at the moment, okay? Maar ek stem nie saam nie. Why is the president banning alcohol but not tobacco? I'm not talking to you. I'm just putting it out there, okay? Yeah.
Well, I'm grabbing onto it.
Yeah, you don't need to answer me there. Okay. Benito Nati B, considering that the buying and selling of alcohol remains prohibited as per level 2 restrictions for at least the next 28 days, starting the 5th of May, what will happen to employers and employees within the sector who will still be affected by the level 2 restrictions, unable to resume business, unable to resume work and earn a living? How will this be managed and what measures will be put in place to assist? As ander story, my broer. So Floyd Tando Mpaleni Ferra Majitas Chris Shivolo,
Yes.
who you mistook for, I can't remember
For Sam Shivute.
Yeah, he's watching.
My bad.
Ja, ja, Dirk, ek kyk myself.
Ilse Christians, morning from South Africa. Ivan Binga, we are good, gents. Feeling cold in the south. Hey, Dumba gaan speel ook ver. Do you think this is the Basons takeover or what?
Nee, ek het nie Damra familie nie, los my asseblief.
Is Neville se broertjie.
Gaan, ek ken nie vir Dumba nie.
Emmanuel Kobose. Come on, laugh out loud. Neville, die lady sal nie ken nie. Vra hom van Get Leach goed. Die jazz mos nou. Hey, ek het ten minste vir Jonathan Butler geken.
Dumba! Meisie Duplessis vra, gaan busse Dinsdag weer mense vervoer en wat is die wetgewing rondom dit? Yeah, it's probably something that we need to find out from the city of Windhoek, whether municipal buses will be running again as from Tuesday.
Well, like, that is actually an interesting question. But they are closed now until Tuesday.
Yeah.
So if people have to be back at work, but I think the buses should be back in operation. Or let's hope so. It's Monday is going to be chaotic.
Gaan
By
mal wees,
Tuesday.
Dinsdag. Cornelius Blou, onderwysers moet vergoed word met wyn. Hey, Cornelia Blou.
That's the only way they can handle your kids now. I know. George Dipoamba Kambala, good morning. Can you please address distasteful and racist remarks made the persona of the head of state yesterday? Look, guys, we're all grown-ups, right? As much as you have your opinion, you also know that you need to be respectful towards others.
Wat is dit wat nou gesê is?
Can we? I think some distasteful remarks made towards the president.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That,
Is that what the person
what George Kambala is saying we must discuss.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But like we're grown-ups on social media, man. We're not kids anymore. Doesn't Facebook ask you whether you are over 18 when you start an account or something like that?
Yeah. We did discuss that yesterday.
Yeah.
And sort of when it happened, when we started discussing it,
Yeah.
I think with our colleagues, etc., as to this guy on social media who was basically insulting the president.
There were a couple of them.
Or there were a couple of them who did because of the continued ban on alcohol.
Yeah.
I think we started off by saying, let's make this guy famous. Let's expose him and that's how we felt
for
last
him
night.
being such an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, after our emotions died down and we reflected a bit later on, we said, weet jy nee.
You don't deserve the time of day.
Yeah, be there with Amushe and Vigute and
But imagine, right, if that is your reaction to being told you can't buy alcohol for the foreseeable future, then maybe it's time for you to admit that you
Have a problem.
A problem. I'm just saying. Yeah. So instead of going on social media and shouting and screaming and cussing out the president, check yourself.
I mean, this
mate,
one
bro.
guy says, because the broadcast or the announcement of the president was delayed. Obviously, I can't sit here and speculate why the broadcast was delayed. And I mean, there's a post by this guy who says, "Die slegmoer is alweer laat." I mean, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
really a bit distasteful, and the fact that this sanctimonious peer
Yeah.
thinks he can continue to impose a ban on alcohol and therefore my rights as per the Bill of Rights is just the most effed up thing ever. F you forever. That's what he says to the president. So
You know that in a state
will
of
not
in a
even-
state of emergency, some of your rights are suspended.
yeah.
If you want to start bringing in the Bill of Rights and the country's constitution, then maybe you should go read it, my bro. Don't just nitpick and pick the things that you think work for you. Like, yeah.
So okay, so right, you know what? There are many times that you and me don't agree with,
With
the president.
Yes.
Okay?
Of course.
And there are people probably close to the president who don't agree with certain decisions he's making.
Yes.
But then again, there's a collective decision as to how we're going to take a position going forward.
Yes.
Nobody can. It can't be an inclusive decision. Sometimes somebody must take
Somebody's
the lead to
going
say,
look, it's an open secret. I voted for Itula last year's
"Yo,
election.
mugu."
Ek het vir Itula gevote.
Ja, julle begin
Maar-
met 'n nuwe party.
Maar luister, no, I didn't vote for Itula because I want to join his party.
Yeah.
But after the elections, after the results were announced,
No.
the president, this is my president. Whether I voted for him or not, he
That's it.
is my president. And no one's whole Hanafas on us, but we're foreign too.
Ons respect that.
Yes, and we must all respect that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't matter what party you come from, that is your president, my bro. As long as you have a Namibian passport or a Namibian ID, that guy, whether you like him or not, he is your president. Get over it. Okay, Ekanjo Pete, your fellas, let's not give these kids on Facebook so much attention, man. Let them rather come watch us and learn a thing or two.
Yeah, hello.
Morning, guys. I like watching this. Say it in Oshiwambo. Molo Akwaita. Amon di holo ku. What is watchan?
Okuta.
Hey, and the holo ku tawishni machine. How's about that?
Still referring to the word belangstelling.
Belang.
You said it in
Yeah. Saying Damaramos belongs to alligator.
belangstelling.
Okay, belangstelling. Net jy moet hom belangstelling. Luister, Tati Boetie het my so gebel. You need to call Tati Boetie.
Booty. Okay, kom ons maak so before we continue with anything else. Let's highlight him. Ons praat nog met Adora later.
Ja, ons praat met Adora. En ons praat gou met Tati Boetie.
Okay, sharp.
Speel gou jou musiek.
You liking this one, eh?
Oh,
You like this one?
I like.
Alright, let's welcome Tate Booty to the show. Moro Booty.
More.
Hoe gaat het, my bro?
Mamu Javi.
Aye, twaporo sharishipi.
Edi no boy.
Yeah, no.
Uri mo bete no ho.
It's a business om nangeshefa. He's only
Ingeshefa. Jy slap nie, my broer.
Hey, er loop maar net rond die nie.
Alweer.
Ja.
Tate Boetie, you know what? We are so relieved and we are so excited and that we can finally have you on our show because jy dodge a man, jong.
Ja.
Maar
Ek mos nie baie van 'n prater nie, man.
Oh.
Nou is ek altyd bang as die mense bel, dan wat sal ek die mense sê? Ja.
So Booty at home and Booty on stage are two different people.
Yeah, boy.
I see. And, my guy, just maybe just a quick update. How have you been coping with the lockdown? 35 days that we have been in lockdown now.
As we still we have been fighting now for a long time in this industry. You understand? So one way or another, we have here and there small businesses that can cater for family and so on and so on.
Yeah.
But I've been not sleeping good because I'm just thinking of my fellow colleagues and others and those Namibians that really don't have anything to put on the table, food and so on. So it's been a very big cop, man.
Werk met die kop.
Yeah, very big cop, yeah.
Now you are also a bit in the transport business.
Yeah, bo.
How was that business affected? Obviously, we have already spoken about how the arts have been affected, but just an interesting, I think, perspective to get also how the other industries are being affected.
You know, the transport has goods,
Okay.
and it got food,
Yeah.
and food is essential needs.
Yeah.
So on the food side, it's still okay, but on the other stuff, it's quiet.
It's quiet, eh?
Yeah,
It's
bo.
quiet. Maar my broer, ek is trots om te hoor that at least what you have been doing is that you've been proactive and you've diversified. Jy try ander goede om te doen en ek dink dit is wat belangrik is.
Ja.
Ons het bietjie met ander artists ook gepraat, I think in the last month. Ons het met Gaza gepraat. We spoke to who else? Sally, Boss Madame. We've spoken to a few artists. En almal klaar my broer, but die mense sê hulle weet nie wat hulle gaan maak nie en so. Because you know, at the end of the day, we are artists. Even me, as I sit here, Tati Boetie, I so much long to be on stage and just to see a crowd of people in front of me, just to talk. And I will not have that for the next 6 months, perhaps.
It's gonna be tougher, ne? It's gonna get tougher and tougher. So, yeah.
Now, Booty, we got the reason why we wanted to call you this morning. After the president yesterday announced that the sale of alcohol is prohibited.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
They said, please call Tate Booty. He must tell us what he thinks about this.
Die mense het gister op ons show so gesê.
Die goeie ding.
Goeie dinge.
Ja.
Ai, trende man.
Is goeie ding. Is 'n goeie ding.
It's
Maar regtig waar, ons het bietjie geabuse.
Okay.
yeah.
Ons abuse alcohol bietjie.
Ja.
Ja. Man, ek het so klein besigheid daar in Katutura.
Okay.
En dat altyd so ander oudjies verby gestap. Jy ken nie as hulle kom, as hulle gaan nie.
Ja.
As hulle verby my stap, as hulle sê, vera grote.
Vera grote.
Maar hy stap 3 voor en dan stap hy 2 agter.
Aha.
Nou die dag toe wat die alcohol gestopt is. Je loopt bij me en zegt, vera me grote. Ik zeg, ja, nee. Dat is op jezelf lezen.
Focus!
Ja. Ja.
So you feel safe now?
Nee, niet erg niet. Ik bedoel net, dat is nog safe.
Ja.
Die mensen eten nou, die bodies komen recht.
Eén voor één, alle kom recht.
Ja, en ik geloof als ze een beetje opbouwen alcohol, als ze gaan beginnen, ze zal kennen, oké, wanneer om te drinken, wanneer om niet te drinken, wanneer no is tijd om te werken. En dan kan de kans zo en zo raak, verstaan je, out of the blue.
Ja.
En al wat dat ding is.
Tateputi, my final question to you, maybe this year, we don't know. Maybe the MTC Boxing Challenge is coming back this year.
Ja.
Kan ik en jij die boer samen aanvat hier jaar?
Nee, ken je wat maak ik met Michael? Ik wil een rematch van.
Jij wil een rematch van?
Ja.
Ja.
Net die keer ik het een plan voor hem. Hij kan ook zelf.
For some of you, our viewers and our listeners out there, Tateputi was fighting Michael Vermeulen in the boxing bonanza last year. That was a big hit on social media and on television. And Tateputi, you know what, you've been, I mean, the fact that you went out there, you know, to combat gender-based violence and do what you did was quite commendable. Maar my broer, dat was baie lekker geweest. Regtig, the entertainment that you guys
en Michael heeft die competitie gehad.
Hij heeft die competitie niet, nee.
Dus ik zal hem aanvatten.
Die zal hem aanvatten.
Ja, want een paar vrouwmensen is mos klein
Ja.
en hele mannen is baie groot. So, toen zei ons, oké, fijn, kom ik vat hem aan. Laat ik ook voelen hoeveel hij geslaan wordt.
Ja.
Ja.
Commendable, Tateputi. Thank you so much, my brother. And van mijn kant af, mijn broer, kom eens show.
Ja, altijd.
Ons gaan vorentoe, mijn broer.
Ons gaan vorentoe, papa.
Hoor nou, Tazende.
Ik hoor hem. Before I let you go, I want to read you one of the comments here from Dino Ramos.
Yeah.
Tateputi said, in heaven there is no beer. So that is meaning we are now in heaven.
Jebo.
Wie is hij wat zo zei?
Ik ga kijken zelf op die comments.
Nee, ik wil niet kijken.
Dino Ramos.
Dino Ramos, that is so true.
Yeah.
And that's one of your most popular songs.
En ik geloof nou van die lockdown af, ons heeft nou een beetje bijgeleerd om te zeggen wat moet gedaan worden en wat niet.
Ja.
Ons moet net niet relaxen. Ik denk het is tijd om te zien. Dat was dat tijdje wat Namibia bikini geld gerespecteerd niet.
Oh, Shiri.
So, ik denk van hier zo af, ons kent nou, 10 rand is bij belangrijk. Het is altijd goed, je zet om iets, laat je voor en toe gaan of laat je gaan sustain als iets gebeurt.
Turi Monjara.
Ja.
Turi Monjara.
Maar nou ja, is zo.
All right.
Yeah.
Buti, thank you for talking to us, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tateputi.
Sharp, my guy.
Sharp.
Now you can go back to sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Sharp, bro.
One of the most entertaining artists, one of the most energetic stage performers in the country. Tateputi, it's a pleasure talking to you. Hey man. Gaan lees jou bassa comment daar zo. Voor die sulke goed te zeggen.
Het hij daar iets gezegd daar zo?
Ja. Jy sal jou nana skry, hou op.
Nee, ons zal net zeggen, sorry Askis. Oh, but it's so cool to have Tateputi.
Yeah, to be chatting to him. It's been a while since the last time I think I bumped into him at not Stage Audio Works, but one of those shops.
Yeah. We still need to speak to Adora.
Adorable.
Yeah, adorable. Your favorite Matkaisa Damaranama artist.
My favorite Damaranama artist.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Hands
up, hands down. Okay, kom ons lees bietjie comments voor ons vir Bel. Lucia Shivede, Tateputi go Minister of Finance. and take my 750. I'm waiting. Ik ga man. Mag ons nog tafelredelijk koop na die lockdown?
Ja.
Nee, jullie gaan nog jullie zo over meer drinken. Estomich is saying it doesn't, no, Petrus Piglam. It doesn't matter who is traveling with airplane for now, no one. So let it be no alcohol, no tobacco to minimize killing of innocent people in our country. Okay? The best entertainer in the house, says Gaitan. Gaitan.
Cool, Gaitan.
Tate Buti Todulu, says Shona. Yeah, morning watching from Ukwaludi. That's Lucy. Ukwaludi.
No.
That's somewhere in Ovambuland.
Okokule.
Anakandi Roy Lane.
Anna can't be, bro.
Tate Buti, you're speaking, that's the truth, yes. Yeah, some love coming through for Tate Buti. Wat is Adora's nummer? Nee, say man.
RPL.
Ja, say laat ek sommer net trek.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Hey,
nee, oh,
verkeerde
die mensen
Nero,
gaan bel. Jay moet ook denken, Jay.
Nee, ik wil gezien het op Jay wakker is.
Nee, ik is wakker.
Are you with me or not?
Onze Sam.
Hij kost kreeg hoe die girl op het lane, nou net. Stay, don't go anywhere.
Zaga.
It's Carlo on the beat. We got the sauce. We got the sauce in the salsa. We fly, we slay. Venus gon' kill your vibe. Nobody wanna fuss. Strawberry lips for me, girls. Got my own Zack in the clutch. The whole castle belongs to us. Come on, party. There's only one thing on my mind. Haven't lost my mind in a while. I want to shake it. I want to shake it. There's only one thing on my mind. Haven't lost my mind in a while. I want to shake it. I want to shake it. Me do do do. Shake it. Me do do do. Me do do do. Shake it. Me do do do. Si senti ah. Ne tu binda na khuna madu. Si senti ah. Oh. We get it. Iran doesn't kuba ngomere. We get it. Iran doesn't kuba ngomere. Mi do do. Titadara. Mi do do. Isigene tira wike. Mi do.
Lucas Podolski.
Titadara.
So, we have Adora on the line. Good morning, Adora.
Hey, Gan. Listen, Amre nog kwesa.
Adora,
Zij slaapt nog.
Adora slaapt het.
I spoke to her just before we got into the studio. Toen klonk ze nog een beetje diri slap.
Call her boyfriend.
Ja.
Like, hello, we want to talk to your girlfriend going up.
Wat kwaad maak joh.
Hij man zal hier zo op daar zeggen, hey, jullie zien het pad, jullie.
Yeah, obviously what we tried to do is we just touch base with some of our influencers out there, like Adora and Tati Buti, who we just spoke to now, just to hear what they're up to. And as you heard Tati Buti, a few minutes later, he's really keeping up, eh? And he's really diversifying what he's doing. Quite commendable.
Die mensen die chili.
Wat? Wat is het?
Check je die nou zijn, hè? Waar kom ik terug op die comment? No, it's not that one. Thomas Ndiweda Shidute. Dat de Boeddhische Afrikaanse tops, jong.
Tops, nee?
Ja. Daar komt comment die Annie en Jolly Makabanyane. Vermelen zijn feestdag voor dat de Boeddhische Afrikaanse geliefd. Chile trainer worry chili era. Ay, to. All right, guys. You know what? We haven't done a sports news or haven't touched on sports in quite some time, and I know some of you football lovers, especially seeing that I'm wearing my Barcelona T-shirt this morning. Some of you have a lot to say about the way the season is going so far. So, Arsenal, are you happy? Are you happy with the way things are at the moment?
Not at all. Cubase yesterday, lunchtime, I flipped through the sporting channels because there's a lot of old
games, yeah.
revival games or revive. I think they call it
relive.
Relive. That games that they show, and they showed the 2017 FA Cup final between Arsenal and Chelsea, which we won 2-1. My broer nee, dis asof het 'n live game is.
Yes.
I was like,
full of me so.
Ek voel hom hierso, my broer.
I know.
There were a few Real Madrid, Barcelona derbies that they showed in the last week.
Yes.
Especially the one in 2017. I remember when Messi scored in the last minute. I think the score was 3-2. Ronaldo was so kwaad geweest. Games like that. And it's just nice to relive that.
I was binge watching. Even my kids would come and say, and it's like, it's the live game, Daddy. I'm like, no, it's an old game. It's like, why are you going on like it's a live game? It's like, because it's Barca. And there's no more Barca, at least for now.
PSG has been basically crowned the league champions in France.
No, they were not given the champions.
They were given it. That's what I saw last night.
When did they make that announcement?
Herrero.
Is it? Because the last I heard is they had basically voided the season.
They voided the season, but they were declared as champions.
Okay.
As League One champions.
But hadn't they already claimed the league? Oh no, they were level on points or something with what is the Spanish keyword for the tough time here this season? Or Auxerre or something. It's one of those one of those teams that are not normally up there, but you know.
Yeah.
It's a pity.
So Arsenal, we're fighting for fourth place.
For Champions League.
Champions League spot. I don't know if we will get it.
There's no more games that are going to be played, guys.
Yeah.
Wacht,
Jay.
Ja.
Wacht, Jay.
Daar word nie meer games gespeel nie. Los net. Is eers volgende season waar ons games weer speel.
Daar is nie 'n volgende season nie. Maar toe man, ons het klaar maak. Laat Liverpool die ding wen.
Liverpool het klaar die ding gewen. Wat wil julle nog hê?
Okay, so then they must announce Liverpool the champion.
But then you also can't just announce them as champion. We all know that they won. As klaar, the season is being voided because it was incomplete.
Why are you Jane? Double standards.
It's not double standards.
So,
like, we are also top of the league. Our league is also going to be voided.
Who says that? They say the La Liga might start on the 1st of June.
Everybody, look, it's like if you go to Namibia breweries right now. They're going to tell you, no, we can start producing, we can start. But the regulations that are there says, my guy, there's not going to be soccer probably until August, September.
Okay.
No fans in the stadiums until probably after Christmas or next year.
La Liga said yesterday that they might start mandatory COVID-19 or coronavirus tests for all La Liga players, and then the league might resume on the 1st of June.
That's La Liga.
Yeah.
La Liga are not making the rules. The Spanish government is the one that is making the rules.
Okay.
As Ella said, there's no soccer tot in September. There's no soccer tot in September. Even the players were complaining because this idea has been floated around for a while, right?
Yeah.
The players are like, it's fine, but if I don't trust these guys, I don't want to be coming around these guys.
Yeah.
Because you still hear who from what team contracted the virus, who from what team contracted the virus. Yeah, no, that check your art. And then we have to even be sort of quarantined together for a while so we can finish the league.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's any sensible way to do it safely. Laat die ouens net gaan en begin gereed raak vir volgende season. Klaar. Otherwise, now you affect next season as well, which also affects the 2021-2022 season.
So, you conclude that Liverpool are the league champions.
If anybody says Liverpool are not the league champions for this year, then you are stupid. Champions League. Nee, daar is mos nou die Premier League wat moet nou besluit wie vat wat spot.
Yeah.
Whatever coefficients that they use. But for all intents and purposes, no. But if anything, Liverpool was going to pull further away from everybody else instead of being caught.
Liverpool, in fact, only need to win 2 games.
Yes. And they were going to win like
They
8.
will win 2 games. There's no doubt about that.
Manchester is going to drop points. Arsenal is definitely going to drop points. City is going to drop points.
Ek het jou amper gevloek.
Liverpool are probably not going to drop points.
Maar ek, my ma's bekeerde vrou. Ek sal jou nie vloek nie.
Het jy gehoor wat noem hulle coronavirus in die kap?
Wat?
Jou ma se hoes.
Jou ma se hoes. Want hulle die tande nie. Jou ma se hoes.
Social media nie chill is so man.
Yeah. No, we miss soccer. Yeah, I know guys like Dumba, who are big Manchester United supporters. They wish and they pray that this league will be nullified and there will not be any champion announced.
Do you so that will make them feel like Liverpool were not the rightful champions for this season?
Kuma.
Dakenji mosi soccer. Dumba, I don't know jazz music. You don't know soccer, my friend. All right, Avondre Karuhumba giving an update here.
Okay.
A long one. Come and check.
Kom ons hoor.
PSG from France got handed the title. Netherlands or Dutch league is voided. Premier League is uncertain. Serie A will start in May. And since City is banned from Champions League, 5th place Man United takes the Champions League place if the league is cancelled. All right, who do you relegate?
Momonu now.
Yeah, who do you relegate? Who do you promote from the 2nd division?
NFA issues now. Namibian issues.
Precies. Because that guy who's like the 2 teams maybe in 18 and 17, right? The guy who's sitting at 17 is maybe there is just goal difference, but there are still 8 games that could have been played.
True. That could have saved them.
Yes, but I say like we could have fought our way out of relegation. Like even in the Netherlands, some of the clubs are threatening to sue the league. But then imagine the Netherlands is a smaller league, right? There's not that much money like the kind of money that's moving around in the Premier League and the Bundesliga and these big leagues, European leagues. So
Yeah.
it's chaos. Like, it's gonna be chaos. I don't think it's like the president's announcement yesterday. One way or the other, somebody's gonna be pissed off.
No, it's like that. It's like that. But there needs to be direction as to which way we're going to go. It's klar.
Maybe we must just ask Omigu. Omigu can sort it out for us.
Oh, Omigu. Omigu.
Sabrate.
Omigu has been a social media sensation for the wrong reasons the last 2 days. Adora sê ons moet haar bel.
Ek wil al uit die studio uit.
Nee, jy gaan nergens nie. Call Adora.
Hey, teacher. Okay, wag, kom ek kry ko aan Dora song. Subliminal.
Thanks guys for tuning in.
Wat is dit nou? So. You know, secretly, let me tell you a secret.
Yeah.
She wrote the song for me.
She wrote the song for you. He is ura. He's blaring ura.
Mora adorable.
More man, hoe gaan het?
Lekker, hoe gaan het met jou?
Nee, beloof als ik een grap niet, nee.
Nee, nani. Tout akiraatje.
Gaat het goed met jullie, jong?
Ah, nee, dat gaat lekker hier zo in de studio. Hoe gaat het met jou?
Okay, alright, hier winter is creeping in, man. I don't like it, man.
You don't like it?
I'm not a winter person, once.
I'm cool.
Ay.
Guru toch. I'm cool. Hou vast.
The clothing bunkels is come up now.
Ja, zo verstaan ons. Maar ik shop hier in naweek, dat gaan chaos weer.
Precies.
Ik wacht maar voor volgende week en die week daarna, wanneer mensen zeggen ja, het klaar is.
Okay.
It's actually been a while since we spoke to you. How have you been coping with the lockdown? What have you been keeping yourself busy with?
Oh my gosh. The lockdown has been bittersweet, to be honest. In the beginning, it was really hard to sort of just get the hang of it because being used to the fast life and always busy. Now everything's just, stopped all of a sudden. So it was hard to settle into the whole thing. But now the hustle is on, my guy. The hustle is on, yeah.
Yeah, Adora, we've been speaking to a few artists over the last couple of weeks just to hear how you guys are keeping up and how you're holding up. And especially we as artists, there's a one-directional way as to how we've lived our life for the last couple of years because we are performers, we are entertainers.
Exactly.
Nou wat die goede dood is, how do you survive as an artist?
Oh my goodness, never. I have discovered so many different talents. I've even created talents for myself the past few weeks.
Kan jy brood bak nou?
Nee, hy sê talent. Hy
Yes,
sê
a talent.
When you're 8 years old, that's when you start baking bread already.
Oh ja.
So we are 22 years into that business now.
Ons is nie almal namas nie, laat ek net sê.
Nee, no leer ek vir jou, ne?
Ja,
Leer nog
okay.
maar, yeah. So, I mean, obviously it's affected us tremendously, and it's so sad that our government has no plan for us. I think that the fact that we were excluded from the conversation from the get-go was a big mistake because now all of us, I think we are the ones who could have a bigger impact on getting the message across, making sure that we all just, survive in this time.
And follow the regulations.
Exactly, and follow the regulations. We are actually, believe it or not, in the forefront. We are expected to be in the forefront, but there's no support. And I feel like this could have been a good time to flatten that curve and make sure that the creators are taken care of. And I mean, they put out a thing, for example, about grant applications or something, NTN, and $1,000. And now you're sitting there and you're thinking, okay, $1,000. What can I do with $1,000? But now it's more valuable than anything.
Yeah.
You do a lot with $1,000. So I think man, it's moeilijk man. It's just regtig moeilijk en frustrerend 'n bietjie. But I actually went into video directing for live stream shows. And I did the one for MTC last night. And,
I saw that.
Ah, okay, so that was you.
Hey, not entirely, eh?
Oh,
Yeah. But you were part of it.
I was there.
you are part of the team.
Let's just say I was there.
Have you been hitting the studio during lockdown?
I've been trying to, but the inspiration hasn't been there. I actually focus. I think in the past 2-3 weeks, I've been diverting my energy to finding new passions, and I actually have, and I'm so excited. And now I'm inspired to go back into the studio. So.
That's pretty cool. I haven't been as active on social media, but I see a lot of artists are performing from home and stuff, doing little acoustic performances. Are you going to be blessing us with something like that?
Not at all.
But we can't see you on stage until September, am I?
No, then let's keep it like that. I can engage you in different other ways, I have a show that I speak to artists from all over the world.
You just sent Cuba's mind into the gutter now.
I'm so sorry. Mara it's
No,
lockdown,
you must not
eh?
be sorry.
Don't call me at 2 a.m. Eh? It's lockdown, please.
I don't call on the cell phone. I will stand at your gate and be screaming at Dora. That's how I
Wow,
call.
my dad will
Gooi
kill
klippie
you.
op die
Woo! Ay, ay,
Come
ay.
at 2 in the morning.
So, ja man, ek is nou 'n biker ook ouens ka. Ek ry
Is
nou
no biker no.
'n biker. Nee, hier is scooterbike nie.
Harley
'n
Davidson.
motorcycle bike. Exactly.
Luister, Adora, very quickly, just in conclusion. After this big controversy surround you
Ja.
a few months ago on this show, het die stof nou bietjie gaan lê.
Kyk, dis so 'n deel wat gelê.
Okay.
Want ek dink mense het besef ek het op hulle lig gegaan en ek het verskoning gevra.
You did apologize, yes?
Yes, and ek dink die mense het besef en hulle they understood or they accepted my apology, but they also accepted the reality.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I was really lucky for it to go that way for me because I think that was the time in my career when I felt like this was it for me, you know. But the support has been streaming in, and people appreciated it, and we are still here, Carl. Ons is nog nie so. Yeah.
Adoraki, thank you for chatting to us this morning. And you must know you always have our support here.
Thank you so much, man.
On the morning mix.
I swear, after this COVID is over, we don't greet good morning anymore. We greet, Corona. Fabulous.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Adora.
bye.
Much appreciated.
Corona is our new normal, guys. Yeah.
Read your comments, dan gaan ons huis toe. Nee, read your comments.
Huh? Yeah, even
There's shines with cheap.
even shines will not cheap.
Read your comments.
Okay, Thomas, the way that she dedu, she dude, she dute. Yeah, it's better they don't resume soccer because some of us can't chill home when watching soccer. En dat is nogals erg omdat alcohol corona is. Ja, we moest altijd met bier zitten en het soccer kijken. Nou, hoe nou? Je kent naar Heineken en de Champions League, they go together.
Ja. The champions!
Neville en Cubase, jullie laat lag mij zo vroeg morgen. Paulus de Pewa, thank you. Avondre, the look... Avondre Karuhumba. The league should restart next season. No one gets relegated or promoted. But then that means you completely disrupt. So you're going to play the 8 games next season and then for the rest of the season you do what? Okay, anyway.
Ek het nie lus om met jou te stree nie.
Lucia,
Nee,
ja,
asseblief.
want jy ken jy's al flop. Ek is
Ja,
on fire
nee,
vanoggend.
los my net uit, asseblief.
Lucia Shibeda, the song Say Be My Secret Lover. She can sing. Call her Dora. Buta J van Wyk, Moro manne. And what is this song? She wrote the song for you. Quack quack. It says true, didn't you hear her say it? My dear Adora, time to write and sing new songs when all open. Make sure win back. Ek sal dit net daar los. Please, Ome Nebel, I think they were saying you must stand up and dance. Tell her to call back wanneer sy nie sleepy sound nie.
Oh,
Cubase and Neville, King TD has an online show today from 8.
From 8 tonight? Wow.
Actually,
Avondre.
I
Karhumba.
spoke to TD last week, Uka, but he was telling me he doesn't want to do any interviews that has to do with music because he doesn't consider himself a musician anymore. Anything that has to do with business, we can call him up and we can chat.
I spoke to King TD also a few weeks ago because I asked him the same question. Say, hey, my bro, how does this lockdown affect you? He said, no, Neville, it doesn't really affect me because I don't do live shows anymore. So, wow. So, I don't know. Makwa, I want advice how often I can use one face mask, whether it's a once-off or repeatedly. I never used a face mask before. Go, there's a channel where Cyril Ramaphosa put on masks. You can go check.
No, but it depends on what kind of mask you have.
Yeah.
Some of them are reusable. Some of them you can only use once.
Yeah.
So I guess when you are buying it, just find out from your supplier
True.
what kind of mask it is that you're buying.
True.
Mr. Makwa, and spread the word. Let's stay home, let's stay safe. Don't travel unnecessarily. Hang julle maar op en julle is 'n Windhoek Leiden open meer. Is sharp.
Much love.
Nee, wel, met jou homebrew. Gaan probeer jy nou wyn maak met deze.
We got a plan. We'll discuss that next week. Yeah, Tuesday.
Ja, man,
We're gonna do something in studio next week, Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll see how far we get with it. We got a little surprise for you.
But like since we're all coming back to work though, I'm wondering, does that mean we're all gonna be in studio on Tuesday?
I don't know. It's obviously something we will discuss. Yeah, we'll see.
Maandag is nog een public holiday. Maandag is
Ja,
een
maandag.
area.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but we'll see.
All right, guys, it's just a little house cleaning that we had. Housekeeping, what do they call it? Housekeeping that we are doing here. I guess, yeah.
Wat gaan maak jy?
Nee, ik zal zeggen, ik moet nog iets editen op mijn computer en dan ga ik eerst join toe.
Before we go, will you net say, Dumba showed me a place in Windhoek where they sell pig heads, varkop, a whole pig head. So
For how much?
it's relatively cheap.
What is relatively cheap?
So
Give me a number.
$60.
Okay.
But it's quite a big.
Cooked or uncooked?
No, uncooked.
Okay.
So I took it out last night. So I'm going home now to go and start seasoning this thing. Makom nga.
Listen.
I druk hom in die oond. Varkop.
Die pak hom.
Woo!
Ik hoop dat ik zet hem in de stoompot.
Mapeta. Hier zo bij 5 uur, 6 uur.
Ik zie, ons kan reeds travel. Ik zal ook opdagen. Especially now that you don't have wine. Ik ken je, zou je zeggen.
Ik heb nog wijn bij deze. Ik heb wijn. Moet me niet vragen waar ik wijn gekregen heb. Kastori.
Wat is wijn? Ik zoek je die homebrew tombo wat je kent.
No, I have a Cabernet Sauvignon. Yeah. Merlot. I have it home.
Aren't those like 3 different things that you mentioned?
Yeah, no, Cabernet Sauvignon is one.
Merlot is something
It's
else.
something else.
And Sauvignon Blanc?
Yeah, Sauvignon Blanc is something else. Shiraz is something else. Herros, ele ken het onjupa. Castello.
Munyuku.
Overmeer.
Pap causas. Kom ons lijn. Zie je nou, no raak ons idee aan het. Alright guys, enjoy the weekend. Please stay safe. And
You are listening to Informanté Radio.